Hey there everybody, it's Andrew here. First up, I'd like to wish you a fantastic 2019. Obviously 2018 has been pretty testing for sure, and it's been it was an unbelievable year really. But look, I just wanted to shoot a video. It is actually New Year's Day here in Australia, and I know that in other parts of the world it's still a New Year's Eve. And so I want to sort of keep it reasonably positive, if I may, but I felt that I had to shoot another video about our dear friend Fudgy again today. And I wanted to focus on all his fake aliases. I hadn't really thought about this too much until Charles made me aware that the judge has so many aliases, making himself look good, and it's just I really am a bit lost for words, and I understand how people can get so confused, because it's just hard to fathom that somebody could be so full of bullshit. It's just incredible. This guy is just absolutely amazing. So let's just start with this post here by Charles. I'm on the SAT page, the rogue SAT page as Fudgy calls it. But please, this is from Charles. Please take notice. Out of thin air, there always comes these new people spouting their undying support for the judge and his programs to one degree or another. Funny thing is, where were these people 1, 2, or even 3 weeks ago? And there's no doubt there's a number of new people coming into the program, and I urge nobody to join this program. It's just absolutely a money grab. It's just all about the money. And if you do the maths, he claims that there's 30,000 people. That's an absolute crock of bullshit. He says there's 20,000 Asians. But let's say there's 10,000 people at $250 a piece. That's the initial so-called learning fee. I mean, there's 2.5 million. And then, of course, if you add in the people like myself and many others that I know that actually put in more money again, there's probably another 2.5 million. So there's five. We're now up to 5 million. They need to take into consideration all the raffles and all the other bullshit. The police power program, which is $65 a month. This could very, very easily exceed $10 million into Fudgy's pocket. And, you'll note that all the bank accounts are changing all the time as banks wake up, and as he's being reported, he swaps over to another bank account or has somebody else take the money on his behalf. It's just absolutely amazing. And look, I've got to say, to those people that still believe in the judge or have perhaps joined, I understand why you get so confused, because the average person just can't possibly understand or believe that somebody can be so sinister. He really is the most evil person I've ever come across. And look, I've been a scam artist. I've been in the internet marketing space for over 20 years, and of course that space has attracted many scams. Likewise, so has the recent Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. There was so much scammy shit going on in there, it was just unbelievable. But out of 1 to 100, those scams rank at about sort of 1, if you like, out of 100, and Judgy Fudgy's up there at 100. He's just he has no empathy. And I tried to explain this to my partner yesterday. He doesn't care in any way, shape, or form. And we see all these new faces coming in now, and on his chat, praising him and all the rest of it. I would say half of them are aliases of himself praising himself, and the other half are just completely ignorant as to what really is going on here. He will never ever look after you. He will never defend you. Like I said, he has no empathy whatsoever. And placing money into into his program is you just kiss it goodbye. He's done it for so long now, and it's just incredibly sad. For those that have been caught, and I'm getting people reaching out almost every day, and likewise so others in our team who are sort of fighting the cause, telling us their stories, and it's just, oh man, it's just so sad. Look, I brought in over 20 people into this program, and some of which are very, very good friends. So I'm not happy about that, and some people, friends of mine, have chosen to continue on with the fudge, thinking that eventually payout will happen. Payout is never going to happen, peeps. So if you want to have a really good 2019, I would strongly suggest you stay away from the fudge altogether. He's just a nasty piece of works. I'm not going to link this page here, but here's another example of Fudgy's aliases. So this is on a WordPress site. This is the fudge. This is him himself, pretending to be a guy called Rich, and writing to himself, writing to the team on behalf, as if he were Rich, and Rich sort of saying how much he appreciates the judge, and this is the judge talking here, absolutely, and it just goes on and on and on. So, and I wanted to go this here. This is a friend of mine who received this letter. I know I talked about this in my last video, but it's just so repulsive. This guy was so supportive of the judge until he woke up, but just read through it. You can read through it for yourself. As I scroll down, it's just so filthy and so sickening. To the core that anybody could write this type of email to anybody. So what else we got here? So here, look, this is interesting. Those that might want to report the judge for financial scams, you can do so. But this is a Malaysian bank. We don't think, we know he's in Malaysia. So that could be those that want to help us and to help yourselves. Might be a good idea to contact these guys. I know I'm certainly going to early on in the new year. And likewise, this is our channel. If you haven't been to our the Fudgy Judgy Exposed channel, come across here and subscribe and comment where you feel appropriate. That would be awesome. Share as well if you like. But yeah, this just goes on and on. Oh, this is an image I did the other day, which pretty well depicts Judgy. This is his team, and they're all himself. He with the exception of Tom Widlier, of course. And if you want to call him, of course, give him a shout out here on WhatsApp. I'm sure he'll be pleased to hear from you. he'll tell you to F off pretty quickly, I should imagine. And of course, this latest thing with the blind trusts, for the kids of the people that have been opposing the judge. Once again, it's just steer clear. Don't get involved with that. It's a bit like I said in my last video. It'd be a bit like asking a pedophile to come and babysit your kids. You don't want this guy anywhere near your children, your friends, your family, anywhere close to them whatsoever. So. Look, guys, I hope you're having I really do wish you an awesome 2019. Thanks heaps for your support. Obviously, I'm going to be focusing on other things not necessarily more important things, but other things in 19, but still keeping an eye on this Fudgy character, the devil himself. Where's the one I did the other day? A video image. Here, where is it? There it is there. Let's see if I can find a better one. This pretty well sums it up. Everyone appreciates your honesty until you're honest with them. Then you're an arsehole. And that's exactly, it depicts the judge perfectly. If you question the judge in any way, shape or form, you're all of a sudden kicked out. So it's just the way he is. We've been having this here. To think that he's going to go off and kidnap the CEO of the HSBC Bank. I mean, how ridiculous is that? And Ray trying to raise $100 million to do so. It's just all talk, peeps, all talk. So, yeah, lucky. Once again, on a positive note and in closing, I wish you a wonderful 2019. Love you heaps. And to those that are sitting on the fence, you know, please, please, please do yourself a favour, move on. And those that are thinking about getting involved, well, please do your research, do your due diligence first, and I'm sure you'll very quickly ascertain that this is a complete and absolute scam. So once again, have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.